I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. And if you're new to the channel, I'm Will Hunter, and this is my custom league. It's not the regular NHL. You can check out my custom league rules in the description for context. And with that said, our Leafs are on a 19-game win streak after a win over the Buffalo Sabres. And now we get ready to take on the Tampa Bay Lightning. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. Playing for Tampa Bay on the first line is Frank Mahovlich, Nathan McKinnon, and Joe Thornton. On the second line is Alex Ovechkin, David Backes, and Rod Gilbert. On the third line is Greg Adams, Andrew Kopp, and JT Compher. And on the fourth line is Robbie Fabry, Peter Stamkowski, and Braden Yeager. On defense, on the first pair is Jay Bouwmeester with Damon Severson. On the second pair is Matt Grzelcyk with Marek Zidlicki. And on the third pair is Colin White with Doug Lister. Starting in net is Douglas Sautier with Mark Fitzpatrick backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Caden Gooley, Matthew Wood, and Wyatt Kaiser. Playing for the Leafs on the first line is Marcus Naslund, Eric Lindros, and Peter Bondra. On the second line is Alexander Burrows, Bobby Clark, and Lanny McDonald. On the third line, Zach Hyman, Brock Nelson, and Glenn Murray. And on the fourth line is Nikita Gabrankin, Scott Lawton, and Mark Parrish. On defense, on the first pair is Josh Morrissey with Adam Foote. On the second pair is Ivan Provorov with Eric Cerdak. And on the third pair is Yusuf Valimaki with Tyler Myers. Starting in net is Archer Shilov with Dominik Hasek backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Damon Hunt, Marcus Johansson, and Jonathan Toews.
Hi everybody, welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. It is the final game of this road trip. It has certainly not been friendly confines for them, but they'll look for a win tonight. Really looking forward to this one tonight. The Bolts start with possession as we are now underway. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Thornton. Knocked off the puck. Here's a shot and makes the save.
Oh, Eric Lindros.
Jumps on the rebound and makes it count.
Well, miscue by the goaltender, James, and I'm not sure whether he lost track of the puck or he just lost his positioning. Either way, the puck is in the back of the net. Same result.
The Leafs putting the advantage in home ice advantage quickly, Cheryl.
They really are, and you can talk about a good start all you want, but it's about execution. Right from puck drop, they just had those first few strides, the urgency, and they showed in the finish there.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. The Bolts gain control of the puck. Here's a chance in front.
Oh, Marcus Naslund.
As well here, James, because it's about being in good defensive posture to be able to intercept the puck. You also have to have an uncanny sense of when to jump, so it's timing as well. But activating, getting involved, getting the helper, all of it starts with that initial play.
Lots of time left in this period. Toronto's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. And off the face-off, they take possession.
Gotta figure he knows about this next, Miles.
3 goals.
Someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expect that he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all
3
around
goals in a
tonight,
minute 20.
showing off his skill set. You see players working from this area all the time in practice. A quick snapshot, goalie can't get set to position in time, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The Leafs couldn't ask for a better start tonight. They are just absolutely on fire in the offensive end. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. Toronto's been the busier team offensively, and they lead early in this one. Lindros has won the draw. They'll go to work offensively.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
Skates in behind the cage. And he loses control of the puck. And he sidesteps the check there. Puck grab by Lindros. Gaining momentum up along the side. The Bolts take possession in the defensive end. Here's a short pass to Gilbert. Sends it over to Comfer. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Moves the pass in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. We got a whistle offside to call. Lots of time left in this period. 3-0 is where we sit. Backus gains possession at center ice. And now it's over to Ovechkin. Intercepted at center by McDonald. Here he is in close. And he shuts the door again.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in.
That's 4.
So creative and free. And the reason why you can play free because you're playing with a ton of confidence, not afraid to put the puck to the net and, of course, retrieve it. Well, this is going to be a well-earned assist, and I absolutely love it here, James, because defense turns to offense with a fabulous poke check.
Tampa Bay is going to make a change in goal.
Yeah, I think they should.
For the goaltender, what a blowout. He's going to get some relief.
The Leafs came to play tonight. They have dominated possession at both ends of the ice, and this is why they lead here in the first. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now.
The Bolts are getting taken to lunch here. They're going to have to find some mojo and some pushback if they want to get back in this game.
And just like that, from out of nowhere, comes up with the puck. Moves it to Clark. With possession along the wall. Here he is, shot right in front. Big time stop there. Shot and rings the iron.
The Leafs have a big lead here. They've been dominating possession. Everything's about habits, being aggressive, staying on the puck. But you know that they always want to put it in, and this one just wires off the frame.
Whacks it into the offensive zone. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Burrows explores his options behind the net. And they score!
Make it 5.
Penalty to make it count.
Wow.
Did you make it count, James? Now it will negate their power play opportunity. But hey, when you capitalize, you don't get the power play. Well, I'd say they're running out of options here, James. I mean, they took their starter out. They brought him in relief. And unfortunately, just not getting the job done as that one goes by. You know who else is not getting the job done? The team in front of them.
Toronto's offense has been on fire. start this one, and still lots of time left in the first. Tampa Bay's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone faceoff.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace. I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
The Leafs have had multiple scoring opportunities here in this first and could easily have a much bigger lead. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? And he moves it up to Backus. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Angles it over to White. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on.
Burrows has been playing with a ton of confidence. He's got that point streak going for him. Every time he touches it, he's making something happen. He's elevating everyone's game out there.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The Leafs have really extended this lead. It's looking like a squash now. The Bolts get a hold of the puck in their own end. Looking for space inside the D zone. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Gilbert's got it against the boards. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Quick pass to Lindros. He carries the puck up along the wing. The Leafs will play it against the boards.
Lindros is so effective. I mean, he is a pure goal scorer, and he has been extra dangerous tonight. Just get the puck to him. Why? He's got 2 goals in the game, and he's looking for his third.
From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Pass to Morrissey. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Takes a shot. Glove save. Intercepted in the offensive end by Lindros. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Right on the doorstep. Oh, he comes up with a stop as he got the glove on it.
Silovs makes an excellent save on an incredible scoring chance.
Gets the puck in deep. The Lightning have the puck against the boards. Tries to get it over to Yager. And now he tries to get it across to Adams. Forces the turnover in the neutral zone. Fitzpatrick's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Toronto's taken full advantage of their scoring opportunities with a comfortable lead here in the first. McKinnon's won the faceoff. And he takes the dish. And he passes it up ahead to Thornton. Can't keep a hold of it. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. Looking for space inside the D zone. Good battle along the boards for the puck. And that's stolen by McKinnon. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Silovs. Oh, and another beauty stop right there.
All those tracking exercises when you're young come in handy when you're older, and this is a prime example. Look at him bob and weave trying to find that puck. He does and makes a save.
Here in the back half of this period, Toronto's got a 5-0 lead. That's right, 5-zip is where we sit. Moves it quickly over to Hyman. Murray swooping in on the attack. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. The Bolts have it against the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Hyman. Poked away by Comfort. Quick feed to Nelson. Picks off the pass.
Game management is everything, and you have to be aware of exactly what that is. And you can't take risks in a game where you're leading. You have to find a way to protect the lead.
Quick shot! And he was ready for that one. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. Sends a pass over. Grabs the puck. Pushes it across to Comfort. Oh, and he steps up with that glove to stop that one. The Leafs have capitalized on their scoring opportunities and lead comfortably here late in the first. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. stick in the lane deflects that one away. Tees it up from the point.
Oh, Colin White spoils the shutout.
Set off the pipe and into the net. Wow.
You almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. Man, is he such an efficient shooter, James. I mean, he's got to get the shot off quickly, but he also has the presence of mind to keep his head up and know exactly when that screen is going to be there. That's a beautiful shot that makes it through the traffic jam.
In the final moments of this period, Tampa Bay's on the comeback trail, even though it's a long road. Clark's won the draw inside the neutral zone. Toronto's got the puck in their own end. Delayed penalty coming up here. Moves it to McDonald. The goaltender is quickly off to his bench to get the extra attacker out. Tiptoes around the poke check. And he had an answer with that save. There's the whistle, and here's the goal. The Bolts have been penalized, holding the call.
James, sometimes you just don't have your A game, and tonight is one of those nights. I mean, they're trailing in this game by a large margin, and they've been prancing to the penalty box. That's a tough penalty to take, but it's showing their frustration.
The Leafs will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening. Inside the final minute of the first here. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. Tries to feed it over to Lindros. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by White. Slides it diagonally to Backus. Oh, what a chance! It puts it just wide.
Well, and the puck was right in his wheelhouse. He only had a small margin and wasn't able to hit it.
The Leafs gain possession. Takes the feed up ahead.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long.
Well, the Leafs explode for 5 goals in the first. They do give one up, but they maintain a 4-goal lead. Let's hope they can keep this up.
Just moments away from puck drop for second period action. Toronto's got possession to start the period as their power play continues. Passes on over to Morrissey. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Lets it rip. Answers the call with a big save. White's got it in the defensive end. Handles the pass from the right wing. Lifts the stick and takes the puck. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards.
Mahovlich is almost back on the ice. Some would say it's not a big deal as they have a comfortable league and they don't execute on the power play. I would say different though, James. Habits are everything. It's about moving forward and pushing and getting uncomfortable. This group certainly just looked comfortable.
Moves it to the middle.
Oh, Naslin's got a second one.
What an opportunity and delivers.
Well, Lindros has a 4.9 right now.
Well, this is a goal and it exemplifies that speed kills, in particular through the neutral zone. And when you get an odd man rush and everyone's moving as you cross the blue line, you have numbers, you're going to make your opponent pay.
Toronto's carried the puck like it's been on a string all night, Cheryl.
Puck's been on their stick and their opponent's been on their heels. They've just been worn down with the offensive zone possession time. And how about the goaltender? Seeing so much rubber tonight and a lot in the netting.
Quick pass across to Thornton. Gains the zone from the right. Solid hit on the play. Turns it away.
So with that hit, you can certainly sense that the frustration has boiled over. James is at a tipping point. They're getting blown out in this game. But honestly, it's their problem. It's their issue because they weren't ready to start. They did not start on time, and there was none of that physical presence earlier in the game.
Toronto's been the more aggressive team offensively. Look at the shot clock and just look at the score. And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. Puck picked up by Drislick. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end.
Toronto's been so impressive tonight. They're stealing pucks. They're finding ways to put them in, and it's been a blowout. Coach has got to be impressed.
The Leafs have looked good offensively tonight, generating all sorts of opportunities. Clark's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. The Bolts have it behind the net. Tries to feed it across. And now he angles it across to Fabry. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Tampa Bay's moving it along the wing. The Bolts play it along the boards. Slides it up to Lawton. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Battle along the boards. A chance in front! Scores!
Oh, Joe Thornton off his own rebound.
And buries the rebound.
He's going to get an assist on this play, and it's because he's hounding the puck, and I think his opponent was hearing some footsteps because they knew who was coming at him. And man, a huge body check that lands in puck retrieval and an eventual play that leads to the goal.
The Bolts now just need to find about, 4 or 5 more of those now, Cheryl?
Yeah, when it's not your night, it is not your night. You've got to find a way to execute and generate some momentum, and that's not getting pretty around the net. Just when you get the puck on your stick, get it towards there and see if you can create something.
Tries to get it out of the zone. Scooped up along the wall by Myers. Feeds the puck to Nelson. The Lightning have taken possession in their own end. Takes it and looks ahead. Big hit. Puck scooped up by Ovechkin. And he was locked in on that save as play continues.
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Dumps it in. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. Myers has it in the defensive end. Here's a short pass to Clark.
There we go, Glenn Murray.
Rebound, puts it home.
My opinion, these are the types of goals that eventually win championships. Hard-nosed playing, the grit and the tenacity to fight for those rebounds. It ain't pretty, but it gets the job done.
The Leafs are having one of those nights, Cheryl, that everything that can go right is.
Yeah, it's all going right, James, because they're doing everything right. They've been dominating play in all 3 zones, and they've been rewarded for it.
Passes it to Mahovlich. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Moves by the check and makes the save. Taken by Thornton. And he stands tall in goal. Toronto's in on the offensive attack now. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Quick pass to Thornton. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Jostling for the puck and he loses control. And it's a quick pass to Bouwmeester. No room for that one to get through. The Leafs will play it from the defensive zone. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Lindros plays it against the boards. Score!
Oh, Lindros with the hat trick.
It's a hat trick.
I think that means 1, 2, 3, doesn't it, James? He fills the net multiple times because he's in and around it. Sometimes you have those kind of days where nothing can go wrong. Tonight's his. No surprise there that another one goes in for him. I mean, he's the team's leading goal scorer, and everyone relies on him to really set the tone and put it in the net, a reason why they're successful.
Toronto's got to be feeling good about their game tonight. I mean, they've just moved the puck around so effectively.
Yeah, they've gotten in the offensive zone because of their speed through the neutral zone. They've gotten good entries, and then their puck possession in the offensive zone. I mean, it's been so difficult to take it away. It's been a string on their stick. They've been evasive, they've been elusive, and they've driven the net when they should have.
And we're still only in period number 2. Provorov's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Shuts him down.
Fitzpatrick's really struggled tonight, and the team in front of him as well. They've got to find a way to get back on track. They need to switch the momentum of this game if they want to get back in it.
Moves it quickly over to Adams. And now he moves it to Comfer. They put the puck into the offensive end. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Picked up along the boards by Clark. Scoops up the puck here. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Puck hops onto the bench, and we got a stoppage in play. Toronto's had the better scoring opportunities, and lots of them, which is why they lead in a big way here in the second. Smart play to take possession, sneaking in off the wing. Tampa Bay's gained possession along the boards. Toronto's got it now. Stopped by the goaltender. Moves it over to Yager. The Bolts played along the wing. Shilov has it and freezes the play.
Well, he's having a multiple-point game right now because of how dynamic he's been in the offensive zone. I mean, he's been all around the net. When he's got the puck on his stick, he's a shooting threat. But also, when he's off of the puck, he's getting to the right spots at the right time. And this is how you generate offense. And he's been doing it all game long.
The Leafs have a decided edge in the shot department and also in the score as well here in the second. Offenses don't face off, and he wins the draw. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Quick feed to Lawton. And he takes the feed. And a great save. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone.
Oh, Josh Morrissey.
He likes the lamp for number 100 of his career, so no longer double-digit chains. He's into the triples.
A special moment hitting the century mark.
It always amazes me, James, to see how quickly these shooters can get the puck off their stick. I mean, they can shoot off their inside leg, their outside leg. It doesn't matter, but what does matter? The positioning from that slot area. You know that if you get all of it, you're going to tag one home.
Toronto's shown no signs of slowing down here tonight, especially what they've been doing in the offensive zone.
Yeah, why would you slow down when you can pad your stats? I mean, they've been all over the offensive zone. They're having a ton of fun out there, and there's been a wave right through the bench.
The Bolts take it along the wall, and he makes the save.
Oh.
They score! And if they
Scott Martin just put that in his own net.
This was exactly the time.
Well, they're just trying to get some momentum back in this game. So deflating when you give up so many goals, James. But you got to figure that this is a step in the right direction. But what can they do with it now? They got to build, or it's over. I can't tell you how many times this has happened to me, James. As the puck is coming towards you, it winds up
Lawton tipped it into his own net.
It goes the other way, fools the goaltender who doesn't have a chance.
The Lightning have shown they haven't thrown the towel in here in period number 2.
Yeah, the individuals who scored pretty happy, but I don't know about the rest of the bench. They've all got to contribute if they want to get back in this one.
Moves it to McKinnon. Nowhere for that shot to go through.
Myers is a dialed-in player who doesn't want to get off, but he's definitely injured. He's really laboring. He needs to find his way to the bench, James.
The Bolts have played the puck from behind the net. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. And he gets in front of that. Feeds the puck across to Mahavlich. Into the offensive zone. Shilovs freezes the puck and opts for the whistle.
Myers really needs to get off the ice, but he wants to stay on and stay in the fight here, even though he's injured. Just look at this last play. I mean, he is really laboring on that sequence, but he wants to make sure that he doesn't put his team in a bad spot, so he stays on.
Toronto's looking to carry this sizable lead here into the second intermission. They have been the dominant club tonight. And they win the draw here in their own end. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Oh, and he lays out to block that, and that'll earn some respect amongst his peers. Puck dumped in, allowing for the blue line to get some fresh legs out there. Here's a short pass to Fabry. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Here's a sprint for the loose puck. Stemkowski's got it in the defensive end. All quick work with the stick and comes up with the puck. Handles the puck at the point. Oh. He's in the clear. Oh, it's off the post. Big time stop there. The Leafs move the puck in the defensive zone. And nearing the final minute of the second. Turned aside with the glove by Shilovs.
Lindros is pounding his stats tonight, and certainly when you're feeling it, you got the vibe, and you're playing direct, you're taking it to the net. That's what he's been doing. He's got a hat trick in this one. And when you're feeling like this, James, just get him the puck, and that's what I'd be thinking if I'm his line mates. Just get him the puck because you knew he's going to do some damage.
The Leafs have been the better team through the better part of 2 periods now as they lead it late in this second. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Here they come on the attack. Works it across to Adams. Slides the puck over. Oh, and he whiffs on it. The Lightning have gained possession off the wall. Shilovs makes the save and hangs on for a stoppage of play. The Leafs have spent the majority of tonight in the offensive zone, and they continue to lead big time here late in the second. And that's off a stick. There's the horn, 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both the players, ice. Back with a third period next.
Well, the Leafs gave up 2, but they got 4 back, so no complaints. Let's hope they can keep this up through the third.
Myers will not be returning to the lineup, James. We just received word, and he is definitely out. You know, this is tough to take because you look at this lineup, and it leaves a massive hole.
It certainly does leave a massive hole, and now it's about roster manipulation in terms of trying to navigate this down the stretch for the coaching staff. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Tampa Bay's looking to break out of their own end. Picked up along the wall by Bouwmeester. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover.
The Leafs have picked up yet another pass, James. This is incredible. They dominated play all night long. They're all over the place, and they know exactly where to be at the right time to shut it down.
Toronto's been a dominant force offensively. Plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the third. The Bolts get a hold of the puck in their own end. Shot! Big stop right there. Sends the pass over. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Huge steal in his own end. Takes a big hit. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Gains the zone on the left wing. Sends it out front. What a chance, but they can't connect. The Lightning have the puck in the defensive zone. Shot with the stop. Chernak's moving the puck through his own zone. Handles the pass at center. Quick pass to Gilbert. Gaining momentum along the boards. Scrum along the wall. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. Here's a chance. Oh, how did that stay out? What a save by Shilas.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving. You're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Comfer's got the puck. Shot. Standing tall with the save.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Toronto's laying a pounding on the opposition tonight, generating numerous scoring chances and converting on what feels like almost all of them. Hyman's lugging the puck. Takes the feed. And that's stolen by Ovechkin. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a great A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Battling for it along the boards. Has some nice footwork to free the puck up to his teammate. Tampa Bay's looking to break out. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. And that one's denied. The Leafs have shown no signs of stopping putting pucks on net, and they lead it here in this third. Lindros wins the draw on their own end. Oh, nice use of the boards with the paint pass. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Stemkowski. Toronto's got the puck. Moves it quickly over to Lindros. Zelensky's got it in the defensive zone. Quick feed to Lindros. Can't connect. Handles the puck. Tampa Bay's in now. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Here they come up along the wing. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Quick feed down low. Taken along the wall by Lindros. And now it's grabbed by Backes. Along the wing up the neutral zone. From the right side and up the middle.
Ovechkin's body language says it all. He is so frustrated. He knows he's a sniper, and he usually finds the back of the net. He just can't buy one tonight, and his team's losing badly.
Nice feed at center. Moves up ahead now. Fires it, and that scores! And they get one back here.
Well, I guess it's something to look at positively, James. I mean, the goal scorer certainly is going to feel happy that they've contributed, but they're going to have to find a way to dig themselves out of this hole, and it's a large one at that. You're to put their work boots on and try and kick it into high gear if they even want an opportunity to claw their way back in this game.
Tampa Bay's got to find a way to continue to attack here now, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, and they're going to do that by throwing defensive structure out the window and just pushing forward. You can expect 4 players to be involved in the attack when they get going north.
And now it's over to McDonald. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Moves it to McKinnon. Toronto's working the transition through the middle of the ice. Grabbed along the board by Clark. Lights him up into the boards. Denies him in front.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes a save.
Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. Toronto's won the face-off deep in their own end. Through center. Inside the offensive zone. Fires it on net. And that goes off a player in front. Avalanche.
That's both poor puck and game management, James. When you're up, you want to make sure that you protect the lead. Just a product of trying to do too much there. Sometimes the safe play is the best one.
With the steal. Knocked away by Provorov. Off the left wing and into center. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Comes up with the stop. The Bolts get a hold of the puck along the boards. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end. Nelson's won the draw and they're on the attack. And he came up with a solid stop on that play. And he takes the feed. Here's a short pass to Murray. Through center along the wing. And they'll dump it in. Tampa Bay's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, and a good textbook hit there. On the attack along the boards. Denies him in close.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Throws it in. Scooped up along the wall by Nelson. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Fitzpatrick's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
Both teams gliding into position and the official set to drop the puck. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Bolts have it against the wall. Here we go. Puck's in deep. The Leafs have it behind the cage. Shilovs covers up for the whistle here in the third period, and this is a smart call here, Cheryl.
It really is. I mean, it's the third period, as you mentioned. They're winning this hockey game, and there's urgency on the other side, and you see athletes sniffing it out around the paint. He elects to hold on. That's a real wise decision.
Quick pass to Bouwmeester. Oh, and he stopped that rocket! Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. And they'll start with possession. Misses over the net.
The Bullets missed the net on that one, but they've had a lot of opportunities in this game, and they've been equal to their opponent, equal to the task, just not equal on the scoreboard.
Shakes himself free. Approaching the final minute of regulation. Glove save. Oh, quick reflexes on the play. The Bolts take it along the wall. Sent into the offensive zone. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Foot stick handling in his own zone. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Toronto's got it across the line. Lugs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Shuts him down. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. The Leafs have the puck now. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. Takes the feed. Dying seconds, and he makes the save. Well, this one's pretty much elementary, but one more face-off here. Final horn sounds, bringing this one to an end. Lindros paves the way with a 3-goal performance, leading his team to the win.
Really injected offensive prowess into his group today. Just answered the call every single time he had the puck.
And the fans are getting loud once again to salute their Warriors here, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, this is a lot of fun. I mean, this is the connection that you see between the fan base and their team, and it's a tradition, right? You come out on the ice, and you want to salute them and say thank you for providing energy throughout the game.
Well, that brings a fun night of hockey to the end for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. She's Cheryl Pounder. We will see you next time at the rink.
Will the Leafs explode for 9 to make it 20 in a row as they outshoot Tampa Bay 30-28. Tampa Bay outhits Toronto 32-27. Toronto has more time to attack, better pass percentage, won the faceoffs 23-17. And Toronto got the only power play in the game, going 0 for 1. For the box scores for Toronto, Eric Lindros with 3 goals and 2 assists. Marcus Naslund, 2 goals, 2 assists. Foote, 3 assists. Morrissey, a goal and assist. Bobby Clark, a goal and assist. Burrows, 2 assists. Murray, a goal. Myers, McDonald, Provorov, Bondra, Grubankin with assists. Cernak with a goal. That's all of them. And Shilov's made 24 saves on 28 shots, 4 goals allowed for an .857 save percentage. For Tampa Bay, Backus 2 assists. Joe Thornton a goal and an assist. Goodster an assist. White, Bouwmeester, Ovechkin with goals. Jagger, Stamkowski with assists. And Sautier made 3 saves on 7 shots, 4 goals allowed for a .429 save percentage. Then Fitzpatrick made 18 saves on 23 shots, 5 goals allowed for a .783 save percentage. And with the win, Toronto's record now sits at 28-2 for 73 points for first place in the league. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next game as Toronto takes on the Florida Panthers.